This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The game started with fireworks from Stanley Boom Williams and ended with a Michael Horton go-ahead touchdown to win it from 12 yards out. Kentucky's first game of the season was not an easy win, but it did provide a lot of thrills. Here's a little something I put together for Big Blue Nation to relive the night that was against the Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns.
That's just how we draw it up. It was perfect. It was really a great night.
First offensive play of the season. Patrick Tolles leaves it with Williams, running left, big hole, 25, 30, 40, look out!
Yeah, big play early.
He's gone! The first play, 20, 10, 5, boom! Touchdown, Kentucky!
That's the way to break it in right there.
Well, that didn't take a long time. 75 yards to pay dirt. Tolles drops, throws to the far side. He's got a man out there. Showing blitz off Tolles' right side. Let's see if they come. They do.
Kentucky picks up the blitz. Downfield. Caught. Touchdown, Kentucky. Jeff Badette.
It was Brown who pulled it down, but Badette landed in the end zone.
We felt a big obligation to play a good football game and to win this game. So I'm not going to let the fact that it got a little sloppy in the second half take away from that. It's a victory. We're always going to be grateful for victories. It was a good start, but I'm just proud of everybody and just appreciative of everybody's support.
You know, my mindset was we got to get in the end zone.
Tolles straight ahead to Horton.
Really, I just ran. I was like, I followed my rules that my coach gave me. You know what I'm saying? It's a 420 power play.
Gets a block to his fullback around the end.
And our read is to go outside if it's not inside. So I just, you know what I'm saying, did what I was taught and it worked out for me.
The run by Mikel at the end of the game there was impressive. You know, he had a great desire to get in the end zone.
Tolles straight ahead to Horton. Here's right at the 10.
Tracks to the defender and scores.
Just trucked it. Wow.
Second half for Kentucky offense hadn't been all that great. But when you can finish a game like this, it gives you a bright spot to build on. 9-play drive, 58 yards. They eat up 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock.
It's been a long time coming. We are going to work. We're going to enjoy this tonight, and we're going to go back to work, and we're going to become a good football team. So that's a good starting point.
He just trucked it. Wow.
All right, the Cats go to Columbia this coming Saturday to play the Gamecocks of South Carolina for the second game of the football season. Interesting to note that Kentucky has won 17 games in a row on second games of the season. Hashtag nerd alert there. Last year, the Wildcats beat Old Ball Coach's team at home 45-38. If you're not making the trip down to Columbia, you can watch this game on the SEC Network. Kickoff set for 7:30 p.m. Hey, check this out. Cool stuff here. Chris Hudson on Saturday, former Hazard Bulldog, catches his first touchdown pass of his career at Miami of Ohio. And not only was it his first TD reception, but it was the first score of the year for Miami of Ohio as the Redhawks defeat Presbyterian 26-7. Hudson caught 2 balls for 48 yards and that touchdown right there. The Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week this Friday night in Magoffin County. Of course, this is the second year the Hornets are playing up there on that new turf field. Magoffin will take on Betsy, Layne. Both teams 0-3 to start the year. You can watch this game live on this TV and WYMT.com. Somebody's got to win. Somebody will get win number 1 of the year. Last year, the Bobcats defeated the Hornets 52-36 at their place. Still to come, Louisville. The Cardinals start the season 0-1 with a loss to number 6 Auburn. Here from head coach Bobby Petrino on his defense. This face tells you all you need to know about Louisville's opener. Bobby Petrino's Cards came into Saturday's game as an underdog, yes, And until late in the third quarter, they only had 3 points on the scoreboard against number 6 Auburn. Freshman quarterback Lamar Jackson, well, he and running back Brandon Ratcliffe did help the cause by scoring 3 touchdowns and bringing their team within a score, but the defense, it wasn't there until it was too late.
Yeah, I thought we struggled a little bit stopping their run. I thought that I expected that we would stop their run a little bit more. They really pounded it at us in the second half and tried to use up the clock. But we did get turnovers. We did keep us in the game, and we made a lot of good plays, but we just weren't consistent enough against the run.
Louisville's next game is at home at Papa John's Stadium next Saturday. Noon kickoff in Louisville. Cards welcoming in the Houston Cougars out of the American Athletic Conference. They didn't play Louisville last year, but they did play them in 2013 and lost by a touchdown, 20-13. Andrew and Aaron Harrison back in Lexington this weekend, throwing out the first pitch at Friday night's Lexington Legends game and attending the UK football season opener. Now, Andrew says he isn't sure yet if he and his brother will be back next weekend to play in the alumni game in Lexington. After being selected in the second round by the Memphis Grizzlies, he played mostly off the ball during the summer league. Playing out of position was difficult, but it could pay off.
Summer was long, grinded a lot, and got a lot better working on my game, but I'm happy to get Labor Day weekend and come back to my second home, just to get a little vacation, get away from Memphis and things like that, and just enjoy the college life just for a little bit. Oh yeah, just come out here and have some fun, really. Been working really hard, and the season's about to start up, so just come back here and have some fun.
So, Ange, the football Cats, they win game 1. They'll be at South Carolina. Like I said, on Saturday, you'll hear from head coach Mark Stoops. And 4, 6, and 11 tomorrow, Lauren Cash will be out there. She'll also do another Chalk Talk with Freddie Maggard himself.
I got to tell you, Jamie, that story you put together, you felt like you were at the game.
I appreciate
it was very good.
It was fun. I love putting those together. It was fun. It was really fun.
You did a nice job. Well, we'll be right back after this.